From double shifts at bunkers as a 16-year-old to becoming the face of Bangalore's most iconic ladies' night at Cirrus, today's guest has lived through every phase of the city's nightlife. He's built his reputation as the ladies' man behind the console. But behind the decks, he's built a career on residencies that defined an era. On this episode of the Vic Fix, we sit down with DJ Rohit Bulganawar, to talk residencies, branding, payments, promoters, and the real stories behind the ladies' man tag. Rohit, welcome to the Vic Fix.
Hi Vicky, thank you so much for having me.
An absolute
Finally.
pleasure. We have been planning this for quite a while.
For a while, yes, we've been planning this for a while.
Yeah. Let's rewind back to where it all started. I know that you started DJing at the very young age of 16.
Yeah.
Right? So how did this happen and what made you get into this profession?
15 and 16. So this whole thing started with my cousin brother, Albi. He's no more now. So it all started with him. He was into music and he loved music. And he used to listen to a lot of music. His biggest fan was Michael Jackson, and hip hop was his thing. He liked Will Smith and all those old time DJs back, old time artists back then. So there was this one song that he played back for me then was Will Smith's Getting Jiggy With It.
Okay.
And I fell in love with that track.
Right.
And that was where it started for me. Like, I was into a lot of his kind of music, a lot of hip hop, and now what we call old school hip hop. So that was where I was. And I said, okay, let me try something with this. And because my parents were pushing me to, start studying properly and don't look at, music and DJ and all this and, whatever.
Yeah.
So get a degree and then do what you want in life.
And how were you introduced to nightclubs? Like, how did you get into the whole clubbing scene?
So since I've been wanting to do this DJing and I wanted to be a DJ. Like, I've seen what DJs was because he was looking at it and he used to tell me, so a DJ is this, a DJ is that. Who's a DJ? So he plays music, somebody who plays music for people to dance to, and so I was like, oh, I can do that.
Okay.
Maybe I want to do that. And then so I was trying to see where I can get in. So fortunately, my dad knew the owner of bunkers those days. So this was, I'm talking about, I started playing in 2002. And those days bunkers was the place, and Sparks and all these places. So bunkers was there, and then my dad said, okay, I'll speak to him, but then you still need to go to college. You still need to study, do all this. Maybe you can go for a few hours in the night or in the evenings, go and do what you want to do. So I said, okay, no problem. So he spoke to his friend and he said, yeah, no problem. Just send him over. We'll give him something also. It shouldn't be like a free thing.
Right.
We'll give him something. So they used to, give me, some $500 or $1,000 or something like for a month. And that was like big money for me. Like, I was like, oh, wow, I'm getting, this. So I was like, okay, no problem. And then I stepped into bunkers.
Okay.
And that was where DJ Gladwin was there. Gladwin was the resident DJ in those days. And I don't know anything. And those days was those Denon 2.5s. And I knew nothing. The Pioneer and all, nothing had come in those days.
Right.
So I saw the Denon 2.5s. I don't know head and tail about this thing. Then Gladwin taught me. And he was very nice. Gladwin was very sweet. He's an absolute sweetheart. Even now, he's a sweetheart. So he told me the basic things. This is cue, this is play, this is what it does, this is what this does.
Yeah.
And then was the mixing part. How do you mix? So he told me, this is how you listen to this track. While this is playing, at the same time, you release the beat of this side. And then I started practicing. So I used to practice when nobody was in the club, of course.
Yeah.
So I used to do that and keep doing. So when he was not there, like if it was his off, so I used to play that time. And I used to, and those days I don't think people used to not see who's this artist, how he's mixing, and song is playing in the pub. That's all.
Right.
But I used to try my best to try and mix a track because that was what I wanted to learn, right?
Right.
So I did that, and then yeah, we just started off from there. And then those days, it was a lot of hip hop music because I think there were a lot of Asians those days,
Right.
and a lot of Africans. So it was a lot of African music, and that kind of a vibe. So that's where we used to play a lot of that time music and old school hip hop, and was like the thing those days. Gladwin used to play, and I used to stand beside him. Anything he needed, I used to do for him as an assistant DJ. I was assistant DJ back then.
And at what point of time did you decide that DJing is going to be a career for me?
So I did this for 2 years. So what I used to do is mornings, I used to go to college, of course. I used to go to college, finish college. Then I had tuitions, finish my tuitions, then come back home. Then I have to show my parents that I'm studying also, right? Finish another 1 hour, 1.5 hours of studies. Now I am ready to go out to bunkers. So then evenings was when I used to be at bunkers.
Every day?
Every day, yeah. Finish bunkers and head back home. Those days 11:30 was the closing, the deadline, whatever. We used to close at 11:30. I did that for 2 years. And then, I mean, the owners also saw that, okay, he's been here. And the GM was there, I think Mr. Deen Dayal, very nice person. So he used to be there. Sparks was looking for a replacement.
Okay.
So Sparks also belonged to the same owners of bunkers.
Okay.
So they told me, okay, you've been here for so long, whatever that is. Now we'll push you to Sparks. You can go to Sparks. And those days, I think Renzo and Carl were there during those days. Amazing hip hop DJs. I've never heard anyone play the kind of music they used to play. And Renzo and Carl were quitting at that time. And Varis came in at that time.
Okay.
DJ Varis, the late DJ Varis, a sweetheart that he was. So I was Varis's assistant then. So I used to play the old school hip hop, and Varis used to play the house music. So it used to start at, I think, around 2:30 or something like that, 2:30 or 1:30 something to start.
Right.
Now again, I used to go to college on Saturday, finish college, and from college straight with my bags and books and all these things straight to Sparks. And by the time I reached Sparks was jam packed. You can't enter the club, you can't enter Sparks. Prabhakar was the manager that time, if you remember. So he was outside, then the bouncers will make way and all that, and then I used to go inside, and they are waiting now for the music to start. So there's just a background music playing, and people are inside jam packed. So I'll go there and start my old school hip hop. So I used to play from, I think, 2:30, I think I used to start playing till about 4. 4 to 6, Varis used to play house music.
Okay.
6 o'clock they'll stop, and everyone clears out the place. 5:30 they stop, everyone clears out the place. They shut for 1 hour. And 7 o'clock they are open for the evening session. So Sparks, I was at Sparks for, I think, about 3 years.
I also found out that you met your wife, who was then your girlfriend, at Sparks. So how did this whole thing happen?
I thought one person to DJ, and that person became my wife today with a child. And after that, I've never thought anyone to DJ. So yeah, that was at Sparks. And she used to come in on a Saturday afternoon, or they used to have these Thursday hip hop nights those days, and Saturday afternoons, of course. And she came in, and Varis was playing. While Varis was playing, he just took the mic. And so Sparks initially had their console below the stairs, and then they moved to the upstairs. So from top, Varis just took the mic and he said, "Hey Mel, good to see you. Welcome to Sparks." And then, so I was like, "Who's this Mel now?" And then, so I looked at her, and I was, whatever. And she came up, said hi, whatever. So the party finished at Sparks. They stopped at around 6 o'clock or 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then she came up, "Hi Varis, how are you?" Then Varis introduced me and said, This is DJ Rohit. He's a mix master. You should hear his mixing, and whatever he said, all that. So I said, hi. Then I came to the next table. They were talking. Then Mel went to the toilet or somewhere. She went to the loo. Then he just told me, "Listen, you don't try anything with this girl. She's my friend. So you don't try all these things." I said, "Boss, I'm not even involved. I don't care. I mean, he's your friend. I'm nothing." I said, "Okay." She wanted to learn DJing. I mean, conversation started with Varis, and then she said, "Hey, Varis, teach me to DJ." Know that. So he said, "Yeah, come every time, every day. We'll do 5 to 6. If you're free, you come. We'll teach you to DJ. That this whatever." So Mel was a hip hop girl. Like she loved hip hop.
Okay.
So she loved hip hop. Like Ivan calls her the hip hop queen because Ivan knew her because she was a party animal. Urban Edge, Club X, like the places. She was everywhere.
Right.
Varis taught her music with house music.
Okay.
How to mix with house music. So he told her, Mel, this is how you do it. You count your beats 1, 2, 3, whatever. And mix it at this time. Every 15 seconds, the beat changes, whatever. All these things he taught her. He said, yeah. So one day when she was doing this, Varis said, I'm going downstairs. I want to listen to you mix. I said, okay. So I was just sitting down at the sofa next to the console on top. Varis went downstairs and she's trying to mix. And she's just not getting this mix. She is just not getting the mix. And Varis kept telling, I told you to count it. Count 1, 2, 3, count the beats and mix it at this time. So Varis just went somewhere a little, below the console, just went a little towards the bar. So I just went to Mel. I said, what happened this? She's like, I'm just not getting this mix. So I told her, okay, listen, don't count like in your hand or finger, while you're doing this. You tap your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just mentally tap your leg.
Yeah.
And at the same time, at the 15th beat, you release this side.
Right.
So she said, okay. And then she understood what I was trying to tell her. She did that. It worked. The mix was clean. So Varis came back and said, yes, exactly. That's how you should do it. That this one. So Varis heard her for about 10 minutes or something. He heard her mix 2 songs. It was just this song and this song, not different music.
Yeah.
It was 2 tracks. That's all. It's the same thing. So mix this, mix this,
Right.
mix this. So he heard for about 10 minutes. Then he came back on top. And he looked at me and looked at her. Rohit taught you this? She said, yeah, I just asked him for help. He just looked at me. She didn't say anything. He left it at that. So anyway, she used to do this. She's picked up, she learned a little DJing, whatever, that this and whatever. So she used to come every day. And she used to go back only in the evenings.
Right.
And she was working also then.
Okay.
So she used to finish that and come here around 4:35. So Varis used to drop her back home every night. One day, Varis, I don't know, fortunately, he told me that, bro, can you drop her back home today? Because I can't drop her back. So I dropped her back home that night. And Varis couldn't come into work for the next 2-3 days. So I used to drop Mel back home that 2-3 nights. The 4th night, Varis came back and he told me, we finished the night and then he told Mel, okay, chalo, let's go. And Mel just said, no, Rohit will drop me back. So Varis just looked at me and said, oh, so now you want Rohit to drop you back? And they had one small argument that he said, yeah, okay, if you're comfortable with that. So I dropped her back and then we started getting closer and, whatever. And we ultimately got married. So that's why I was saying she was the only girl I taught to DJ, to learn. And I got married to her.
And you're not taught anyone else?
I can teach. Yes, definitely I would teach. But I don't have the equipment. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You need the hands-on.
Right.
You need the equipment you need.
Yeah.
So whoever asks me now, I just tell them, go to Clement, go to the music school. And then somebody just came and told me that there's this place called Casa del Sol opening. And Casa del Sol now belong to the same people of Casapicola.
Okay.
The same owners.
Right.
So they had Casapicola everywhere during those days. And this person wanted to open a Greek tapas bar kind of a place. Okay. That was his concept. It was made also that way, like a very Greekish style of a place. So I said, okay, why not? Now I was assistant DJ to Varis, then to Gladwin and all these people. So I thought now, it's a good thing for me. Now I'll go there and I'll be the main DJ.
Right.
So I asked them, should I be an assistant to somebody? They said, no, you will be the only DJ there. So I was like, okay. So I'm, going from an assistant DJ.
Step up.
Yeah, step up. So I'm going there and whatever. So I said, okay. And so I started Casa del Sol. I went to Casa del Sol. Music playing in the background.
Right.
Now the music, speakers and all that. Now you're going from a nightclub, like Nightlife.
Yeah.
And I went there and the speakers are this small and they're all on the walls and all. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
So I said, is this
right?
Are you getting more? So he's like, no, this is the place. This is. So I said, okay, where's the console? I asked him. With the console, they had, those those big mixers, those main channel mixers.
Yeah.
The main thing, those
Yeah.
were the mixers. I looked at that, I said, what is this? Like, how do I play on this? And then I said, what about CD machine? I mean, like,
Yeah.
they had said, yeah, we have one CD machine. So that time the Denon 4.5 had come in.
4500s. Yeah.
So that was there.
Right.
So I was like, okay, this I know.
Hmm.
But what about the mixer now? I like those mixer. I can't play on this mixer. This is not a DJ mixer. This is like those light guys use those mixers, you know,
Yeah.
for the main mixer.
Yeah.
Then they said, no, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I said, okay, just leave it, boss. We'll just do whatever. So I started playing that. The first night is going on. Second night is going on. It's all retro music. Now, how much retro music can you play? Retro music, there is no new retro music.
Correct.
Right? Retro music is retro music.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same songs.
Right.
No, ultimately, I got bored of the same music that I'm playing. So I should just go there, go put my CD inside. I played for some time, 1.5 hours, you know, whatever. Now I'm bored. What am I going to do? So I should just put on non-stop and then go and stand, walk around. See, that was where I don't know if I wasted 5 years of my life there, because I was with Casa del Sol for 5 years.
Wow.
So I don't know if I wasted my talent there, because once Ivan came in there for dinner with his wife and kids, and he came and said, Rohit, what are you doing? You're wasting your talent. You've been here for so many years. Go to another place. Go and start playing somewhere else. I said, but I need to get another space to go to. So Ivan I met in 2002, 2003 when Ivan was again one of the guest DJs when he used to come to Bunkers to play, and that was where I met Ivan. And then Ivan and me got a little close and you know, whatever. So I said, yeah, Ivan, I know that this. But anyways, I continued with Casa del Sol. They used to have a lot of Bollywood parties. A lot of parties. Like I think I played for every corporate and Bollywood music. I used to play Bollywood music back then. So one day like this, one of these companies, I don't want to name, they had a private party there. And they took the entire place. So the owner told me that you will have to come in the morning. So the morning they have that, you know, those prize distribution
awards
and whatever. So the whole thing with the big screen,
right,
all these things. So you have to be around. So I went in the morning at around 11:30. People started coming in by 12 o'clock. Then they started their awards. And so they finished that session by around 2:30, like that. Around that time they finished that session. And they said, okay, now everyone can have lunch. And of course, drinks, everything was served. So I started playing at 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Eventually, by around 4:35, like people got the medicine in their body and they all came to the floor, started dancing. Now, I told you when I started with all those small speakers. So me and the manager were there. So I kept telling him, boss, listen, get little bigger speakers. You guys are doing so many corporate parties. So I kept pushing them, get bigger speakers, please do this, do whatever. So finally the owner got those big, I think JBL speakers. They said, get some lights and then. So did all that, finally convinced him and he got on mirror ball. There's no light also for that mirror ball. So any which ways, that was there, but something came, right?
Yeah.
So I was anyway playing and whatever. By 5:30, these people started dancing and whatever, started full on. And I was playing full on Bollywood. From 2:33 I started. I've come to about 7:30. Now there's no more Bollywood music to play. What am I going to play? Like that's all is there. So I started playing the same thing again. They don't care what, they just want music.
Right.
9:30, 10, 10:30, 11. Now it started getting to me also. Because you know how it is once these people drink and it's a corporate party, they are asking you for request, bhai ye gana bajao, arey bhai ye gana bajao, that this. I played everything for them, but then at the same time you have that patience that you can hold for some time, but then after a certain point you want to burst too, right? Now while these people were dancing, they kept jumping while they're dancing, and the floor and you know the mirror ball was not too high.
Right.
So they were jumping and hitting the mirror ball. Now we didn't have bouncers and all that those days. So they kept hitting that mirror ball and like I was getting irritated because I know how much it took for me to get that mirror ball in one place. And if that breaks, I know I'm never going to get a mirror ball or any light or anything again. Because to convince him again is going to be a task. So they kept doing it and I kept announcing on the mic. 15, 20 times I kept announcing. They stopped, they jumped, they stopped, they jumped. At around 11 o'clock, I lost it and I just took the mic and I just said, what are you guys doing? I've been telling you all to stop doing this. please be decent, dance, have a good time, and enjoy the party. And I stopped the music. I stopped the music and I walked out. Those guys lost it. They said, "Hey, kya yaar, bachao, gana bachao." That this. I just stopped the music and I walked out and I went towards the end of Casa del Sol, the other end. And I was just standing there, and then the GM came running. "Rohit, what are you doing? You have to play music." I said, "Sir, look at the way they are acting. Like, if that ball goes, that's it. Like, for me, they'll hit it and they'll go, sir. But I have to be here for the rest of my time that I'm going to be at Casa del Sol. So we've got to stop this thing and whatever." So then he requested me, he said, "Please come, boss, because if you don't play, then they're not going to pay the bill.
Right.
So please come back and play that." So I went by. He said, "Just apologize to them and whatever." I said, "Why should I apologize?" And I was really pissed. So before I went, I just said, I used their company's name.
Right.
And I said, "Your company sucks." I said, okay. And I mean, come on, I'm pissed. Okay.
Yeah.
So I went, so they got mad because I took their company's name and I said, "You guys suck," like this. And they said, "Apologize, that, this," and on. They started. So I just thought, if they don't get the money now, boss, why all this? So I came back. So I just took the mic and said, "Yeah, I'm sorry," I said, and just kept it down. I just played one or two songs. By then it was already 11:30. We had to shut. And just finished and walked out of that place. From that day onwards, I said, "Boss, I'm never going to play for a corporate party again. Please don't ask me to play for a corporate party. I'll play English music. I don't mind playing, but I cannot do this Bollywood thing." And that was the last day I played Bollywood music. After, I never played Bollywood music again. Oh my God. But yeah, that was what it was. That was where it finished.
So how did the shift from Casa del Sol then happen to Cirrus?
So I was still looking, like, I want to move out from this place. I don't know what to do, where to go. I've been in Indiranagar for the last 40 years. I grew up in Indiranagar. So Toit was my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, house number 299, 100 feet road, Indiranagar, Toit was my house. So we have common friends, Pramod Nanjappa, Raymond, Amit, and our whole, so we are called the Indiranagar boys. So we all used to hang out near Indiranagar club and things. So one day, these guys came and told me, "Bro, we are starting a place in Indiranagar. Will you come and be the DJ there?" So this Casa del Sol used to pay me, I think, 15,000 or something like that per month. So I said, "If you match the pay, I don't mind moving out from here, because I don't want to play here.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this place." So they said, yeah, no problem. We'll match your pay. You come and play here. Now we are starting this place. If you are ready, let's do it. And they wanted a similar, in their head, they were thinking, this is the kind of DJ we want, because Rohit is playing retro. And so they wanted to open Cirrus as like a Purple Haze.
Right.
Kind of a place, rock and retro. And
yeah.
So I didn't bother about all that. I just wanted to get out of this place. So I started Cirrus. What, 2006, 7 or 8 or something like that. I joined Cirrus. And the night started, normal music. They told me, play retro and some rock, bro. That I said, bro, I don't want to do retro rock. I did 5 years of retro and rock in that place. So Amit said, no, I'll only play then. Because Amit had his music and all these things.
Right.
So they used to bring all their CDs and all these things, and they used to play the music. So when I used to come, I used to play a little more new music, like whatever, dance music, whatever. So that then they said, okay, fine, then let's do one thing. Only Saturday nights, I think, or Friday nights. Saturday nights, we'll do this little dance thing, but some rock and retro and starting. They said, okay, no problem. So they started with that. So initially crowd started and whatever. It was nice. It was buzzing. Like Saturday night was, wow, Cirrus is great. That this, good fun. Not many places were there also those days.
Right.
I think Beach used to do ladies night then. So I told Pramod once, I said, bro, let's start this ladies night. So he said, what is this ladies night, bro? I said, nothing. You give free drinks for the girl. How we'll make money then, bro, if you give free drinks for the girls? I said, see, you have to get sponsors.
Right.
And, do it that way. But how do we make business? I said, bro, if you do ladies night, then like guys also will come. It's not only girls. Oh, it is not only girls. I said, no, it is for girls mainly. Girls get free drinks.
Yeah.
But of course, guys can come. They're welcome to come. We definitely need the guys to be there.
Yeah.
He said, oh, okay. We can do then. When do you want to do this? I said, we'll do Wednesday nights. Let's do a midweek. So we started doing ladies Wednesday nights. So the first night, nobody was there. Second night, 5-6 people. The third night had about 15-20 people. That was heavy loss for them. because they came and drank like anything. Then he's telling me, bro, you know how much they drank, these girls? Like, it's, bro, I'm not making money in this, man. I'm losing alcohol in this. I said, yeah, bro, that's how it starts. So just give it some time. No, then fourth week came and it was still about 15-20 people. Again lost. So then he said, bro, it's not happening. I don't think we should do this, bro, because it's like really hitting us. I said, just give it little more time, bro. We've just done 4 Wednesdays. Give it another 4 more Wednesdays.
Right.
He said, we'll just try 1 more month, bro. We are not doing after this. The 5th Wednesday was pretty decent, about 20-25 people. I don't know what happened, but the 6th, 7th Wednesday, we had about 80 to 100 people in the place.
Okay.
That was where Pramod said, hey, bro, this is working out. Like, superb crowd, man. This is, let's do this. We won't stop. Now we'll go all out with this. Okay. And then Pramod started his, talking and promotions, and you know how Pramod is. He started his whole marketing thing and all this, and then his gang also started coming. And from that day onwards, there was no looking back. It just started multiplying. Right. Weeks after weeks, years after years. We went on for, I think I played at Cirrus 9 years. 9 or 10 years. Yeah, 9 years. Cirrus was there for 9 years. Right. 9 years straight. Wednesday night. Let it rain, let it snow, let there be an earthquake, let there be anything. Cirrus has 300-350 people inside that place. I think only Martin used to do his Love Shack during those days.
Yes.
To be honest, for the longest time, I didn't even know Love Shack had Ladies Night, and Martin used to play there on Wednesdays. I really never knew that. So how I got to know about Martin having Ladies Night at Love Shack was Cirrus went under renovation for about 2 nights or 3 nights or something like that. And one Wednesday happened to be one of those nights happened to be a Wednesday. Then I said, what is the crowd going to do? Where are they going to go? I don't want to lose that crowd, right?
Right.
So where are they going to go? What is going to happen with this? Then the manager said, bro, nothing. The only other place they can go to is Love Shack. I said, Love Shack? What's happening in Love Shack? Hey, they also have Ladies Night now. I said, really? Hey, they are also doing from a long time now. I'm like, who's the DJ there? Martin D'Souza is there. And I didn't know Martin those days.
Right.
I wanted to go and see what is this Ladies Night that they're doing in that place. Because I thought mine was the best.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So I thought, let me go and see who's this? What is this place? Now, Martin knew me then, of course. I mean, I don't know how he knew me, but he knew me. Martin knew me. So I walked into that place and went in, and I'm seeing like everyone whom I knew from Cirrus are there.
Yeah.
So I was like, hi. So I was like, oh, so this is Love Shack. So this is what he's doing. And then Martin took the mic and said, great to see DJ Rohit here tonight. Welcome to, Love Shack. So I was like, hi. That was my first interaction with Martin.
Right.
So I was like, hi, bro. So I saw he had his karaoke going on. And then I think then he started DJing also towards the end with that. So I was like, okay, so this is what happens here. It's a nice place, whatever. Now my next Wednesday came and I'm thinking, God, is the crowd gonna come or no, man? Because we were shut 1 week.
Right.
This is the first time this is happening for me, right? I never felt it. So I was like, is the crowd gonna come back or no?
Yeah.
But we had that Wednesday night and we were back to it again. I think that Cirrus Wednesdays was what made me, I would say. Like, I mean, I'm still a DJ today was because of that 9 years of stint that I had with Cirrus because that was definitely a golden era. I don't think we'll ever get those days back. We had that thing, right, in Cirrus where girls used to get on the speakers and they used to dance. That thing just took off from there. And those girls who used to dance on the speakers are now married with kids. And I still know them. And of course, they are not partying now.
Right.
But sometimes they come out. And they still want to do that just to bring back those memories.
Right.
Like Kabna was one of those girls and she's still, I don't know if you know Kabna, so she's still one of those girls who loves her music and she loves music. She doesn't mind what it is. She loves music and she'll go mad dancing. And like I think once I was playing in Goki Goose, she was there that night. Hi Rohit, that this order, and she's getting up on the speaker. This is not serious. You can't do this here. You can't do this here. But she got up on the speaker. Started dancing in Goki. Then I told the bouncers, it's okay, just leave it, let it be. It's a vibe, just leave it. Then she's dancing. So yeah, those days was
crazy.
An era. 300-350 people outside. People posting on Twitter.
Yeah.
Those days Twitter had just come in.
Right.
People posting on Twitter, guys, I'm at Cirrus. Please don't come here. We can't enter the club. There's absolutely no space. And that's I was like, oh wow, this is buzzing. This is not bad. So so
nice. So that was a very good run with Cirrus.
Yeah, it was a very good run. So I don't think we've had any other nights that way till today. I don't think I've ever felt
Right.
that we've had those nights.
Yeah.
And as we were doing this, somebody from Sunburn saw these buzzing nights at Cirrus, and they asked me, we'll do a gig with you, we'll do one of the Sunburn shows. So I did Above and Beyond, and I think the Bangalore show I think I did for Above and Beyond. So it was a great exposure. I did that for some time. That went on for a bit. Then that also that just faded off,
Right.
whatever. But I was okay with it also, because I did play on the main stage,
Yeah.
which I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I had that 4,000, 8,000, 9,000 people in front of me, and whatever, like, wow. So that was where Sunburn came into it. So I did 9 years at Cirrus Ladies Night continuously. Then they sold Cirrus, and then it became Swing.
Right.
So I was with Swing for I think 1 year. I was with Swing.
Yeah.
But then by then a lot of other places also started opening.
Right.
But Cirrus was still there. I mean, my Cirrus crowd that used to come were still coming for the old time sake, for that vibe, for Cirrus. But it was not Cirrus, it was Swing. I wanted to be done with that. 10 years I've been in that building. And at that point, I got an offer from Loft 38. So Loft 38 was just the next building.
Yes.
Right? So they told me, do you want to move? Why don't you come here? So I said, okay. And then we had some meetings, and there this water. And then they said, okay, you can start. Then I was with, at that point, I think Loft 38 I'd done 2 years, I think, with Loft 38, or 1 year, I think, with Loft 38.
Okay.
And that was where COVID hit. Everything shut. I was at home, nothing to do. Then finally, I think 2023, I think, was when it started opening out a little more.
Right.
And by then, Loft didn't want to start so fast because the staff wasn't there as yet. They were all still going to come back. So that was taking time. Now my Wednesday nights was my thing. Like, I needed to start my Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to lose my crowd.
Yeah.
Right. Already I did that Cirrus, and from there a lot of people moved on.
Right.
10 years.
Yeah.
Then it became Swing. So another lot of people stopped coming because it's not Cirrus anymore. Then I moved to Loft. It was a little more newer batch that was coming to Loft. Now Loft also is done because of COVID. And now I have to start my Wednesday nights. So they were taking time, and that was when Sugar Factory came into picture. Somebody told me that there's a club called Sugar Factory opening in Koramangala. And Koramangala.
Right.
You need Bollywood in a place like Koramangala, right? I said, I don't play. They said, no, it's okay. I said, see, I also don't think you should do Bollywood. You're doing Bollywood every day, yaar. Come on, Monday to Sunday, you all are doing Bollywood. That one Wednesday night, you just let it be.
Right.
Let be English music. He said, fine, we'll do, no problem. So I started my Wednesdays in Sugar
Factory.
Yeah. So now I've been doing 9 years of Ladies Night there. Then 1 year Swing. So that's 10 years. 1 year at Loft. That became, 12 years.
Yeah.
Now I started Sugar Factory. Sugar Factory I did for about 2 years. I think 2 years. Then they said, no, we want to do a little bit of Bollywood also in this. So I said, okay, it's Koramangala, right?
Yeah.
Now, see, times are changing.
Yeah.
I can't be like, nothing doing, boss. I want this, I want this.
Right.
I also need work. It's not that I don't need work. I tell them, boss, I don't need you. Like, whatever. So I said, yeah, okay, fine, let's do it. Whatever, for certain reasons, after 2 years, I was not very comfortable with
with
place.
having that infusion of Bollywood.
Yeah, it was too much.
Right.
It was too much of.
Right.
Like, I was getting, overshadowed.
Yeah, and your own crowd would be getting diluted as well.
And they don't want to come.
Right,
exactly. Like, they don't want to come.
Yeah.
They just don't want to come. And I'm losing my crowd again, right?
Right.
See, they were okay with me playing when I wanted to play English and, whatever. But then I want them also to be happy, right?
Yeah.
I want the crowd to be happy too.
Right.
Like, it's not just because I want to play music, you listen to what I'm playing.
Exactly.
I want the crowd also to be happy. And then at that point, Sumit called and he said, bro, you want to start Happy Brew? I said, Happy Brew? You do Tuesdays, no? He said. I said, Tuesday? So I said, who will come on a Tuesday night, boss, to Koramangala? I mean, like, to party on a Tuesday
Yeah.
night. He said, no, you do not. He said, you think about it, and you
Hmm.
see. Then Ivan called me and Ivan spoke to me and said, Rohit, why don't you take up Tuesdays?
Hmm.
I'm doing Wednesdays. Marty is doing Thursdays. You do Tuesdays. Mondays, they're starting Just Meet.
Right.
So I was like, oh, this is a solid lineup, boss. This is
Yeah.
like Just Meet on Monday. Rohit
Hmm.
will be on Tuesdays. Wednesday,
Hmm.
Ivan. Thursday, Martin. Like usually people do this towards the weekend.
Correct.
These guys are doing it at the
Yeah.
beginning of the week.
Right.
So I said, okay, then I don't mind. Let's see whatever. I'll talk to Sumit. And Sumit, I think, spoke to Rakesh and gave him the idea, told him, let's do Tuesday nights with Rohit at this.
Hmm.
So then Rakesh called me and said, Rohit, I've been trying to get you for the last 1 or 2 years.
Hmm.
I said, then what were you doing so long? Why didn't you tell me earlier? No, I would have not gone only there. I would have just come to Happy Brew. I said, okay, let's start Tuesday nights. And we started Tuesday nights. The first night was superb.
Hmm.
I was shocked. Like, I never thought Tuesday night. Come on.
Yeah.
It's a Tuesday
Right.
night. Like, who's
Right.
going to come
Who's
party on a
step-
Tuesday
yeah.
night? It was brilliant, the Tuesday. I was surprised. So they said, we'll do the same concept because it's a Kormangla. We have to have some English and Bollywood.
Right.
But because I did that 2 years in Sugar Factory, I knew what I needed to change from that place to this place.
Right.
So I told them, let's do a time kind of a slot kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Let Ron play this much, Bolly. I'll play this much of English. And
Yeah.
the crowd profile in Happy Brew is something that Rakesh is very particular about.
Correct.
He is
Right.
very particular about the kind of profile that comes in. Now that helped me a lot.
Hmm.
So now my friends have started coming back to Happy Brew. The
But do
Tuesday
you
nights.
feel that there has been a crowd dilution, or at least the crowd profile, the way it was in Indranagar
Of course.
to Kormangla?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right.
100%. Kormangla is known for as a
Right.
party hub,
Right.
right? So everybody is in Kormangla. So I
Yeah.
think it's more of a, now at least what I've seen in Indranagar is more of the sitting down kind of a crowd
Right.
who just want to socialize
Correct.
and some music in the background.
Yeah.
They don't mind getting up by their tables and dancing. There's a Watson's, I think there's a 21A or whatever. all those
Exactly.
places.
Exactly.
So there are just 2-3 places that play English music on particular day. Watson is the only place that plays English music. Thank God
Right.
for that. Joy, don't change that.
yeah.
So yeah, so Happy Brew has been going on for the last 7 months and will hopefully continue for the rest of the time to come.
We also know that you have just recently started doing nights at Ela as well, which is in Kamnali, right? How different are the Kormangla versus Kamnali crowds? And do you have a different playbook or a different music style for each of them?
Yes. So Kormangla is again commercial, more of commercial. And in fact, if you look at it, Bangalore itself, at least the younger crowd, is more of commercial music. Now for me, again, it all depends on the crowd who is in front of me.
Correct.
If it's an older crowd, I would play a little more, old school hip hop
Old
kind of
school hip-hop.
music or
Yeah.
something that they can relate to
Hmm.
and which is nice. And if there's a young crowd, I'll play a little of commercial 2000 upwards music also. Now, if you go to an Ela that's in Kamanali, it's a little more of an Anglo crowd,
Correct.
Anglo-Indian crowd, and I like to play that kind of music also.
And they know
like,
their
you know.
music.
They know their music and they're
Right.
fun people
Fun.
also, Anglos. So I play a little more old school hip hop there
Hmm.
because they like their old school hip hop.
Right.
Then sometimes I play some retro music as well.
Hmm.
Sometimes you have a younger crowd that comes. So I play again a little more commercial
new
there.
age,
But
yeah.
then more of hip hop
Hmm.
in Kamnali side.
While all of this was happening, you also built Glenrock Estates in Yercaud. So tell us about this and how did this come through?
So Glenrock Estates belongs to my wife's side, my wife's family side. It's a 100-acre coffee estate. Before we got married, her dad and her granddad used to run the place. My father-in-law just said that time, let's make some tented kind of an accommodation. It'll be nice for people to come and stay, or we can stay here for a few days and whatever all that. So he made those army kind of tents.
Hmm.
Glenrock is situated in such a space that it's in one of the viewpoints, which is called Pagoda Point. So he placed these kind of army tents in between these things, and that is the view in front of you. Like you have the whole of Salem in front of you.
Yeah.
So they started that. My father-in-law started that, and I used to help him, of course, with that. And it went on for a little while.
It's on Airbnb now.
No, we've taken it off
Okay.
all platforms,
Got it.
and my wife handles the bookings completely. Sometimes I handle the bookings completely. It's better, no, when
Yeah.
the owner is talking to you straight to the
Yeah,
customer
makes much more
and
sense.
telling you that these are the rates, this is what it is, this is what
Right.
you expect. So then
Yeah.
we made the website, then we told people what it is, and then after I think about 2 years or something, he took off the army tents
Huh.
and he made Canadian wood log cabins.
Right.
So now it is all wooden cabins inside the place, and we have about 7 of those cabins and one tree house. So
Nice.
the tree house is a tree house. It's on a tree that is about, I think, 350 feet off the ground.
Wow.
It's right up there on a tree, and
Crazy.
like if wind blows, your house will also move this way with the tree. Like, it's nice, and it's fully secured. It's like completely. So we don't allow families with kids to stay on that place. And
because they jump around.
You never know. The kid might just, whatever.
Yeah.
So so it's nice. So that's how Glenrock came into the picture, and we just had to pick up from there.
Nice.
So I helped them with the promotions and whatever needs to be done.
Rohit, now spending so many years in Bangalore nightlife, now let's talk about some pertinent problems that plague most of us DJs even today. Okay. Starting with the one thing that everyone I've spoken to about, payments. Okay. Payments getting stuck is like a constant problem over here. Over all these years, how have you managed to evade or possibly correct this issue?
So, see, when I was working at fixed places, like when I was working at Casa del Sol or Sparks or those kind of places, payments were straight on time.
Right.
Cirrus and all these, whatever, all these were coming on time. When I started doing the freelancing, like doing a Friday night here, doing a Saturday night there, that was where this started getting a little, inconvenient. So that was where Richard came into picture. So Richard, I think, right?
Yeah, very well.
Not Richard Matthew, this is Richard DeCruz.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So he loves his music.
Right.
He used to come to Cirrus those days. So Richard's a lawyer. So now how to deal with these people to get my payments on time, boss? So Richard became my manager.
Okay.
So he started managing me while I was from Cirrus. He was like a manager to me, but wasn't officially my manager. But he was my man in Cirrus, right? Like anything that I needed to do, somebody needed entry, I has to send Richard, go out, bro, and just get him inside. Videos, photos, bro, take some pictures from the back. Like he was everything.
Superb.
To me. He was helping me a lot during those days. And then eventually he said, bro, why don't I only just handle your payments and this what was. I was like, bloody hell, why not, man?
Yeah.
Because he's a lawyer too.
Right.
So he drafted a contract kind of a thing. He said, now any place that you start playing, we will send an email. They have to reply to the email with the terms and conditions when payments are made, and I will handle the payments part of it. That was where my payments started coming out, because Richard had initially sent these contracts to them, and they have to reply to it.
Right.
Now, when you reply to it, it means you've acknowledged the mail and you are acknowledged what we have discussed.
Right.
Now they have to pay up.
Right.
If they don't pay up, then it gets to the next step. Then my payments started coming out. Then was when the COVID came, and then he moved to Kerala because nothing was here for him to do, right? And I also didn't have anything to do. Nobody did anything. So he moved there. Then once it started, then by the time he came back, then everything just moved off. And then I was like, listen, anyways, half the places are not open still. I'm not doing that many gigs also now because nobody wants to do anything now. I told him, let it be, let it go. I'll handle it myself now.
Right.
And so I started handling it myself.
Following the same protocol.
Following the same protocol. But then after that, see, when that whole COVID thing came, and then you had to get your, events, right?
Right.
Because now that whole break came, and now you have to again restart your, whole thing, because it's a 2-year break.
Yeah.
You have to restart the whole thing again. And I didn't want to push the people, like, you sign this contract, boss, you do this,
Right.
Now first I need my gigs to come. Contract we'll see later on. First I need the gigs.
Yeah.
So I stopped sending those contracts. I stopped sending. But then in these many years that I've
Hmm.
been in the line,
Hmm.
I think clubs respected me as an artist,
Right.
and they didn't want to play around. They
Yeah.
know, okay, he's
Been there for a while.
been there
and
for a
let's
while,
not
and
mess. Yeah.
let's not simply.
Right. But have there been times when, you have used Richard's help to extract payments from venues that were like just not willing to give, and then the lawyer angle really helped?
I don't think I've had that instance where it had to come to that, because Richard used to just get them out.
Hmm.
But more recently, I think last year's something, I had a issue with the New Year's payments,
Okay.
and one of my friends' wife was a lawyer,
Hmm.
so I just told her about this thing that, listen, I need to get this payment out.
Right.
And so I learned a few things from Richard,
Superb.
where he told me, get everything on mail,
Yeah.
or get everything on WhatsApp, because now
Right.
even WhatsApp
Right.
shows in court. So get everything in mail. So when this person called me and I had to do all this, I sent a very clear mail, made them to reply back to the mail, because they should not say that we didn't see the mail or
Correct.
whatever. So everything was there.
Hmm.
How much they had to pay me, when they had to pay me by, everything. So I just asked her, can you help me out with this thing? I need to get my payment out. And then she sent a notice, and the payment came out in about, after she sent the notice, the payment came out in about a week. But I'd been waiting for about 2 months after the event
New
finished.
Year's. Okay.
And two months at least, and they've just been dodging, not answering calls,
Hmm.
all these kind of things.
Yeah.
And I will get my payment out. If I have to get my payment out, I will get my payment out. I will go to, I don't know, whatever lengths I need to get it.
Hmm.
See, my granddad was in the police.
Hmm.
We do have some connections.
Hmm.
If I need to get it out, I will get it out.
Right.
But yeah, as an artist, if you guys are playing somewhere, if you can get a contract made and send it to them, it doesn't need to be a contract, it just needs to be a mail, like
Correct.
just a general email.
Yeah.
And somebody from the club, again, it can't be a manager or somebody else. That fellow might leave tomorrow, means that fellow that was
Exactly.
the manager to play, not me.
Yeah. Between venues, promoters, and guests, who causes the most headaches for you?
See, I haven't had much of a problem with either of them, to be very honest.
Hmm.
There are some venues that does their job straight. So when you go to that venue, like you go in there, your console is ready, your tech rider is ready, basically your console and whatever you're going to drink or eat or everything. So venue has not given me a problem. But guest wise, if you go and look at it as a guest wise, sometimes you'll have one or two from this one telling one Punjabi, one Bollywood or something like that. But otherwise, most of them know that, okay, Rohit doesn't play this kind of music. There's no point in asking him this kind of music.
And promoters?
Promoters, see, whoever promoters I've worked with, I think I made it very clear with the promoters.
Right.
You do your job. And this is all you have to do. Just bring your crowd. I'll bring my crowd. The club will have a little from their side.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy. We'll have a good night.
Yeah.
So I've not really had much of a
issue with any of. In Bangalore, ladies' nights, whenever they started, they have now kind of become a cultural phenomena in the nightlife side of it, right?
Yeah.
And you have been one of the faces of it. How did that shape your reputation as a DJ?
That's a good question, but see, reputation as a DJ, I don't know how, as a reputation of the DJ, that's what, see, people looked at me again as a ladies man DJ or ladies night DJ, or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
Like, for instance, when an Ela asked me to play for them on a Wednesday night,
Right.
the reason they asked me to play on a Wednesday night is because like Vinod told the owners that he's known for his ladies night.
Right.
You know, he's been doing ladies nights in different, like from Cirrus to different places for the last 14 years. People know him as a ladies night DJ or whatever like that.
No, but do people have this expectation that, see, if I book Rohit, I will immediately know that 40-50 ladies will come and the club will
they
be
do.
packed?
They expect that.
Great.
Where
Okay.
we tell them that see, don't expect things like that, because I will do what I have to do.
But it
I
takes
will
two hands to
promote.
clap.
Yeah, it takes
Right.
2 hands to clap.
Exactly.
Now, I cannot drag them by them and tell them, come here and you have to party here. I will tell them, listen, I'm playing here. It would be great if you can come. And if they come, nothing like it. But if they don't come, then they don't come.
Yeah. I think that's where somewhere you're also conscious about picking and working with the right venues.
Yeah.
Because you want to ensure that your guests or your followers who have been following you for such a long time.
I want them to be comfortable as well,
exactly.
right? Like I just can't land up. Like once I got a call from some place near Raja Rajeshwari Nagar. One of those new places apparently opened inside one of those malls. They said, sir, we want you to come and play here one night, Saturday night, that is whatever. So this many people will come, no, sir. That I said, boss, first and foremost, that is Raja Rajeshwari Nagar. Like you're halfway to Mysore.
Right.
My guest is 100% not going to come there. Yes, 1 or 2 people stay that side. If I talk to them, they'll definitely come. But don't expect, 25, 30 people to come there or these many girls to come there or something.
But Rohit, so what are certain safety measures or precautions that you put in place to ensure that the crowd that's coming for you does feel safe, and they can party without a worry?
See, one thing is that I've always been doing is from Cirrus days that I've been doing is while I am playing. First, while I am playing, my eyes is always on the crowd. I'm looking at people. If I feel somebody is feeling uncomfortable or if they're being mishandled, mistreated or whatever, straight away I tell the bouncers come and check on them, or if they need to be thrown out, please throw them out.
You often use glamorous photos of women in your Instagram feed or profile to promote your events. Okay. Is that a conscious marketing decision? Or is it just how branding has evolved over time?
So on Instagram, I do use a lot of girls' photos. As you said, and as most of people say, he's a ladies' night man, or he's the ladies' man, or whatever it is.
Right.
When you open my Instagram, well, ladies' night man has pictures of the girls who come for his parties, right?
Right.
And that's how, girls also are looking at it and thinking, oh, there are so many girls in this place. Like, it's a ladies' night, it's a proper ladies' night out or whatever. So, and over the period of time, I'm talking about from 2002 to 2025, everything has changed, right?
Yeah.
Like your form of communication is social media and it is Instagram.
Right.
Facebook also is now dropped.
Yeah.
It is Instagram, so it's really difficult with this communicating to the people and how you get a database. If you don't have a database, boss, you can forget about DJing.
Exactly.
Because that's how it's become now, right?
Right.
You're a DJ not to come and play music. They want you to DJ, they want you to bring crowd, they want you to promote, they want you to do everything. Right. But if you don't have a crowd, you're not going to get a gig.
I think this is the way that nightlife has evolved now.
Yeah, it's just evolved and it's changed. Like that's what it is. Everything has changed.
Also, considering the many venues that you play at now, have there been instances wherein when you have gone to play at a venue, there is a certain kind of branding that has been done for that night with regard to the music, but you are being asked to play something else? Has it happened?
Yeah, see, when there are few clubs that when you go, they want you to play that kind of music only. Okay, but now if you're going to put like this ex DJ there, and that ex DJ has been playing say 2000 music only, only 2000 music. Now when a DJ Y goes to this place, if you are also asked to play the same music, then what is the difference between the DJ X and DJ Y, right?
Yeah.
If you're putting that DJ, then let him play his style of music.
Of course.
Right? People should just be more open-minded, more broad-minded, listen to new music also. Don't only expect that
the same top 40s to be playing back to back.
There's so much of new music. So if you're playing Bollywood, also I think it's the same songs that every club is playing. Exactly. All the DJs are playing the same Bollywood tracks.
Right.
So here, at least in English, you have that option to play.
Yeah.
If it's a commercial, you have a new commercial track to play.
Right.
If it's an Afro track, Afro house track, you have a new Afro house track to play. If it's an EDM track, you have a new EDM track to play. But if for a Bollywood DJ, it is that same lyrics only, but it'll be either in Afro style or in EDM style or in this one, right? So you're getting that option here. So people also should be like, ready to be open to different style of music. Don't expect that one, like I only want to listen to this and I only want to listen to this.
So, of all the cities that you have played in India, which one city surprised you the most with its energy?
Ushu. So once Joy called me and he said, our Joy Watson's car, Joy, he called me and he said, bro, so you'll do one gig in Kochi, he said. So I said, Kochi. So I had done one gig in Kochi sometime back. This was during my Cirrus days or something, that had gone for one gig. I walked into that place. I swear on my mother, there were 400 guys and one girl. I'm like, and I'm coming from a ladies' night kind of this one, and I'm looking and I'm like, dude, what the hell? So when Joy asked me about this, I said, yeah, okay, bro. I said, but how was the crowd, bro? I said, there, who comes out there, Kochi and all that, bro? I said, you'll have more of a stag crowd. He's like, no, bro, you do Watson's. It's a good crowd they have. You go, you tell me how it is, you go there. And when I went, I took the flight, everything, I was only thinking, oh God, there'll be like so many stags and, how am I going to handle this? Because sometimes stags will get violent also, I have to handle the situation like this. So anyway, I stayed at the hotel, they came, and Kochi, I think, shuts at 11 o'clock.
Right, yeah.
So even now. So they told, bro, you start playing by 9 o'clock, 9:15, you start playing then. So I went there, I got changed and went to the club. I walked in, I saw a nice crowd. Like, it was a mixed crowd, girls and guys, whatever.
Yeah.
I started playing by around 9:45, 10. The place was packed. Like, Watson's was packed on a Saturday night it was. And more girls than guys. Like, I was shocked. I was really shocked. Yeah. And the music that I was playing also, I played some new music. I played some old music. Yeah. And they responded to everything. Yeah. Like, they were singing those songs. Like,
see, the Kochi crowd, it reminds me of how the Bangalore crowd was 10 years back.
Correct. Yeah. Exactly. That was what my thing was. Because I saw and I'm thinking, like, I was just looking and thinking, what this girl would have told her mother and father when she came out. Because my mother is a Malayali.
Right.
And I know how they are. Because for them it is like, when you're getting married first, like, for them it is those kind of things. And then the society will see. Like, so I'm thinking in those lines, that, like, I'm thinking of all those things, and I'm thinking, like, and I was just shocked, but I was very happy with that Watson's gig. And then I told Joy, boss, I've got to do this, I think, every month once.
Right.
It's a fantastic crowd, and they just respond to music. I mean, it's just fantastic. So Watson's was one of my greatest gigs. That first gig which I did was a shocker to me.
Okay, Rohit, considering that you have been playing now for so many years, have you never thought of getting into production as well?
See, first of all, I can't do this laptop computer thing and all that. I don't want to get into that. And if I get into it, just like rattles my brain. Even, to be honest, that record box on this, my pen drives, when you put, is not record box. So anyways, I've not used record box. Right. So it's still that. So production part, when I came into, so one of my friend is there called Reno Max. His handle name is Reno Max Music. So he used to come to Cirrus also back in the day. He works in an IT company now, but then he loves music and things like that. So he used to produce some music and whatever back there. So he asked me once, he said, bro, let's make some music that this not. I said, bro, I don't know anything about this, whatever, all this laptop and all this to do on this thing, You give me music, you give me 3 players, I'll play on 3-4 decks, I'll play if you want, and I'll mix different tracks and make it a remix, but I cannot do it on the laptop computer. I'll do it live if you want, but I cannot do it. Then he said, no, bro, we'll do something. Then I thought, let's do one thing. So I said, let's do like a, like together, let's do like something. Hybrid. So I sent him a few tracks. I said, let's make it something like this. And I love my big room house music. Ninky Romero is one of my biggest idols. I mean, I just love his music. So big room house. So I sent him, I told him, let's make it like this. So we made a few like this, and few got released on I think 2 or 3 tracks got released on labels. It's on our Spotify. And the last track we made was Mawaki.
You made a remix of that?
No. Oh. We made an original of that.
Okay.
So he took this from Splice, the vocals from Splice, and he made the track and he told me, bro, listen to this, tell me what do you want to add in this. So I heard it, and it was nice. I told him, bro, add this, put this element into it, get little more of a groovy kind of this one, that sort of. Okay, we did all that. Song is ready. Now we sent it to all the labels to listen to it. Few of them heard it, and they didn't respond much. And whatever, we didn't get a positive response to that. One day, suddenly, one track became a hit, and that was Mawaki. And we're hearing a brand new track and this one. So Ivan played it. Ivan always supports us. Whenever I tell him that I play this on the radio, it's a new track of ours. If you like it, play it. If it fits in your set, play it. So Ivan always supported us. So Ivan, all our tracks, Ivan is the first person to play it was Ivan on the radio, on his hot mix. So Ivan's played it. He also said, yeah, it's a nice track, that this, whatever, all that. One day this Mawaki released. I don't know, what is this Mawaki? And we didn't call it Mawaki. I forget the name, what we had kept for it. And that release, I'm listening to the track, I'm thinking, this is the track we made, no? It is the exact same track. Like, it's the exact same track. Maybe one or two elements here and there are, different from Mawaki. But the track we made was the exact same track.
The same vocals, everything.
Everything, because Splice vocals are free, right? So the vocals are the same. And I called him, I said, bro, this track is released already. Who released it? I saw some label, they released it. Bro, today, who doesn't know Mawaki, bro? Today, Mawaki is a hit, man. I'm like, dude, what were we doing then? Like, we sent it to so many people, why nobody responded to us? Like, they didn't care. Like, they gave us some feedback, like, maybe, put a little more bass here, put a little more this one here, whatever. Those kind of things was what they told us. We did all that, whatever, but we never got a positive reply or any big label telling that, yes, boss, we want to take this and we want to release this track. So I think getting into production, you need luck also. Like, I'm very happy for Prithvi. I think you've been watching. Prithvi released of 1 or 2 tracks he released. 1 or 2, was recognized by a big artist, and then whatever he was making after that is just getting picked and picked. I'm very happy for him. Like, and it's nice tracks. He's making some nice Afro House tracks. His Rompe is a very good track. So it was really nice. So I just think you need luck to get into this production thing.
So also during my research, I found out that you are someone who's very superstitious. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, super superstitious I am. Like, not many people know that I only start on the right side of the deck. I don't start on the left side. I always start on the right side of the deck. And like Cirrus, when I used to do, or now even Happy Brew, if I take out the car from my house, I will go in that direction that I have always gone. Like, I'll go straight, then take a right, then take a left. Like, that is my route. Like, once Richard came home, and when it was Cirrus, it was pouring rain. And he came and said, bro, listen, I'm at the end of the road. I'm standing on the right side. Just take this right here and I'll jump into the car. So I just told him no. I said, no, I'm not turning that side. I always just go the way I go. I'm going straight. If you want to come with me now, please cross the road and come this side. I'm not stopping. He crossed the road and came this side, completely drenched, because it was pouring cats and dogs that night. It was pouring. Then he came, jumped this side, completely wet. And I went to work. I think a lot of DJs are superstitious in that way.
Some of them are. Like, for example, I know Heslin, he wears a certain color on a certain day of the week. And Yankur has some superstitions as well. I think probably he always like starts chewing a gum or something before he starts playing. So,
there are. That's what I said. So some people are superstitious. I mean, it's just in the head. Because that day you did that and it was a fantastic night or whatever. Now you just want to go that way only.
Let's jump into the rapid fire now. This is the final segment for today. Tell us what you did with your first paycheck from DJing.
My first paycheck definitely went to my parents. See, as I said, my parents were the ones who supported me initially. And they told me, you do what you want to do, get a degree and do what you want to do. So that is where I said my father spoke to that owner of, he didn't need to speak to, right?
Right.
So he spoke to that person and that owner and told him, listen, my son wants to play, just put him there. And they paid me also for that, like, why, as I said, some $500 or $1,000 or something they gave, which was like, wow for me. So yeah.
If not DJing, what would you be doing?
Vicky, that's, you know, I'll tell you what happened once. So I initially, when this DJing, I hadn't yet started DJing that time. So my cousin was working in AOL, Albi, who I said I started my career with. He was everything to me, and I also wanted to do what he wanted to do. So he said, okay, you come for an interview to AOL. I'll inform them whatever that is. I went in, so they called me for the interview. So I went in, and the first round was typing on this one. Then first they spoke to me, whatever, this introduction, whatever. Then they told the typing, how fast you type that. Then the third one, the last round was, again, you talk to this one. They'll ask you why you want to do whatever. So this lady calls me into the room and she asks me, so what are you doing? So I told her, I'm a DJ. She asked me, so what is the kind of music that you play? I don't know how I said this. I just told her, oh, you know, bunkers, we have a lot of chinkies and niggers. And as soon as I said that, she knows that now I am Albi's cousin.
Yeah.
And she's just sitting like this and she's just doing this. So I'm thinking, what she's saying? Why is she standing like this? I didn't know it was, see, it wasn't so racist like what it is like now what it was. We used to call that time when we used to play in that slang, we used to tell, a lot of chinkies keep coming, so we play this, or a lot of niggers keep coming, so we play this music. I just said, so we play a lot of, old school hip hop and kind of, a lot of chinkies and niggers come there. She just like this. And she said, oh, okay, that's it. Thank you so much that you done. And then she just said, okay, we'll let you know. So I said, okay, cool, thanks. And this. Then I finished the interview, came out that this. I met my cousin. He said, you finished? I said, yeah. He's like, I said, what happened now? When I can start the what? That this. I'll call you. I'll tell you. That he also didn't know. In this evening, he called me. He said, what you did in the interview, Rohit? He asked me. I said, what? She's like, what did you tell? What did you speak in that interview? Nothing. She asked me what job you're doing, and this is what I said. How can you use the word chinkies and niggers, Rohit? What is wrong with you? Do you know that's a race? I said, oh, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know this one, like, what was, like, I shouldn't use it. You can forget about it. I said, what? They won't give me a job. Of course not. They're not going to give you a job. If they had not rejected me there, who knows? Correct. Maybe I'd have been in the IT line, something. I might have started as a, call center boy. And then from there, I don't know where it would have gone now.
Which Bangalore venue has the best sound system that you have played on?
Happy Brew. Yeah, I think Happy Brew has the best sound system.
If you could change one thing about Bangalore nightlife today, what would it be?
I just want to tell people, like, just be open-minded, just be broad-minded. When you go to a club, respect the artist, like, listen to everything that they are playing and do your homework before you go to a club. Like the other day I was playing at one of those clubs and they came and asked me for the Bollywood track. I said, there is no Bollywood here. Huh? Why? I said, because there is no Bollywood here. Why means there is no Bollywood? Like, it's like you have to play.
Right.
There is no Bollywood here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's also surprised and I was also surprised.
On that note, Rohit, thank you so much for coming on the Vic Fix.
Thanks so much for having me on the show, and all the best to you also. Keep doing this because when I keep watching your shows also, there are so many things that I never knew about. A lot of like the DJs, so many things. DJs, not only the DJs, then the restaurateurs, whoever you've been having. I'm like, oh really? Like all this, and I think the last show you did, Anand's show, like he gave us an insight of, I think, the future.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah,
he gave us like the future of partying. But Anand,
Anand is a rock star.
He's a pioneer in so great stuff. Keep doing this, and thanks for having me, Vicky.
Thank you. Thanks.